Want to play a classic blues lick that was used by Muddy Waters, Jimi Hendrix, Gary Clark Jr.? It's fun, and it looks harder than it actually is. This lick, originally called Catfish Blues by Muddy Waters, is taught by other guitar players on YouTube, but here's what makes this lesson different. I'm going to divide it into 3 stages. That way, even beginners can play some version of this. Then it's up to you if you want to take it up a level or then up to another level. First, I'll show you what it sounds like. I'll play an acoustic version, and then I'll go ahead and play an electric version. Watch. Start with stage 1, the notes. We'll start by playing the low E string, then high E string. Now with a pick, I'm hitting down on the low E and up on the high E. Muddy Water does it with his fingers, a thumb on the low string and a finger for the high string. So the next note, after hitting the low E and the high E, I'm going to hit the 3rd string, that's my 1st finger on the 2nd fret. Take the finger off, and then move it over to the 4th string, 2nd fret. So here's what we've got so far. Try that once with me, nice and slow. Low E, high E, 3rd, take it off, and over to the 4th. Now we're going back to that low E. Notice I left my 1st finger right where it was, because I'm going back to that 4th string. I'll play what we have so far. Feel free to play along if you'd like. Low E, high E, 3rd string, off, 4th string, low E, and 4th string. Now, the final 2 notes. We're going to take that 2nd finger and move it over to the 3rd fret, 6th string. Hit 6th string, and then the 4th string again. 1st finger's still there. That's the end of the lick. We'll play the notes so far. And a little faster, it'll start sounding more like the lick. Stage 2, the pull-off and the hammer-on. So now that you've played the notes, and of course you took enough time to get the notes at least well enough right so you're not going to be overwhelmed by adding stuff to it, we're going to add some techniques that'll sound more bluesy. The first is a pull-off. It fits right here. So before we were picking these notes, now we're pulling off the 2nd note. Pick, pull off. That means I didn't pick it with the right hand, and then 4th string. So it's actually 2 picks with the right hand instead of 3, which could be easier once you get used to it. Watch again. Left hand, I'm picking the string with my right hand. Now I'm picking the string actually with my left hand. If you're not used to pulling off, if this is new to you, the trick is not to pull straight up, but a little bit to the side, so you actually kind of pull the string as you go. Practice it with me, just a couple of times. Finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, pick, pull, and 4th string. One more time. Pick, pull, and 4th string. Good. Now for the hammer-on. It's at the very end when you hit the low E again and your finger's on the 3rd fret, and you go over to the 4th string. Instead of just hitting the note, you hammer it on. Like that. So it's... Try that with me. I'll use 2nd finger on the 3rd fret, 6th string, and the 1st finger for that hammer-on. Go. 4th string. And the key here, if you're not used to hammer-ons, is to do it pretty quick. If you take your time, it deadens out the note before you press it. So quick. Don't put your finger way up there. Keep it nice and close. Do it. Ready? 6, 4. Again, 6, 4. One more time. 6, 4. Let's put it together. So we've got the 6th string, 1st string, and the rest of the notes. Let's do it. Slow. Go. 6, high E. A little faster this time. Go. Stage 3, the string bend. This is likely the most challenging part, but it's also kind of the most fun. That said, what you got so far, if you work it up smooth, it's probably going to sound pretty good and pretty close to the lick. Now, there's no exact one way to play this lick. Feel free to add your own nuances and your own little subtleties as you go along. Don't feel like there's one right way to play this. That said, we're going to do the string bend. Totally optional, but I recommend giving it a shot. So we've added it right before the pull-off. Instead of just pulling off, we're going to bend the string and then pull off. Try it with me. First finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. We're going to bend and then pull off. Again. Now there are different ways to do a bend. In this case, I'm using the side of my hand against the neck of the guitar as a kind of a fulcrum. It gives me extra strength, actually, and you need it with acoustic guitars. Strings are a little stiff. So I'm pulling by turning my hand. It works for vibrato also. In this case, a short pull and pull off. Here's how it fits together with the whole lick. I'll do it slow, so feel free to try along if you'd like. Now a little faster. One more time. Again. Well, that was cool. Learning licks is fun, but the real excitement happens when you improvise. It's easier than most people think. The trick is to learn licks like this and some scales and then just play around with it. I have a video that will teach you how to play a basic blues scale and how to use it. I think you'll love it. Click here to watch it now.